Welcome to CEO Money. I'm Michael Yorba. Thanks for joining with us. I've got Lorenzo Oliver, Regional Sales Director of ScaleX.ai. Lorenzo, welcome to the show.
Yeah, thank you, Michael. Thanks for having me. Good to be here.
Glad you're here. All right, give us a recap on what ScaleX does and how artificial intelligence has changed the landscape today.
Yeah, absolutely. So what ScaleX.ai does is we use artificial intelligence in order to take all of the time-consuming processes that happen with sales reps, from the spending time researching companies to any time-consuming task, and we automate that. Now, what comes as a result of that is we're able to spend in conversations as opposed to doing the petty tasks that are required to get to conversations.
Okay. How does this help the user, say you as a salesman? Break that down for us.
Yeah, absolutely. So the exact services that we sell, which is over the course of 3 months, we'll deliver 30,000 personalized sales activities. So this is exactly what I do with my day-to-day as well. So we use a multi-channel outreach. And what that means is when we're going after or trying to generate meetings with prospects, we're going to use all channels. We're going to email, we're going to call, and we're going to use social media to generate the meetings. So what this enables us to do is deliver 500 sales activities every single day. Where when you look at the industry, kind of across the board in average, reps are doing about 50 to 75 sales activities a day. An email, a phone call, social media outreach. So by using artificial intelligence and automation, we're able to deliver significantly more sales activities, which, at the end of the day, sales is a numbers game. So more sales activities, more conversations, it's going to lead to more opportunity, which is more revenue. The artificial intelligence piece that we use in our email platform, what it does is the AI engine will go out and it will crawl the internet. So it's going to look at Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn. It's going to look at geographical locations so that it can reference where you and I are in location to one another. And it's going to alleviate the need for me to leave my platform to go do research on any particular company. So I actually have suggested personalizations that I can write in my emails on demand. So on average, I'm spending less than 1 minute to actually personalize a custom tailored email to each of my prospects. And there's a couple different things that happen with this. One, personalization is huge. There's numbers everywhere. The statistics show that when you personalize an email, it's more likely to get a higher response rate. And we're just able to send out a lot more of those personalized emails, which is getting us, higher response rates and responses from more people. But there's another huge benefit that comes along with using just a little bit of variable text within an email, and that has to do with open rates. I have consistent 40-45% open rates on my emails. Because think if I'm targeting 3 or 4 people in a company trying to figure out which is the actual person I need to speak with, rather than sending 3 generic emails to the same people, they're all going to say something different, which doesn't cause a red flag when you're talking about making it to the inbox versus winding up going to the spam. So there's a couple different benefits that come along with the personalization, aside from just, hey, I took some time and wrote something that is going to be interesting to you.
Let me jump in with a question. I've used email campaigns in the past in a few different reasons and ways. And one of the things that you said came to my mind, and it crawls the internet. When it's crawling the internet, it's not just looking for their first name or their last name. The impression that I'm getting from you, it's helping you prospect for the right person to speak with you that would have a higher probability of needing what you're providing. Am I correct in that assumption?
Yeah, yes and no. We definitely use our tools to narrow down the pool of who we are going to talk to, but what we're really focused on is more so referencing something that is personal to that person.
Oh, and you don't have to do the research for that.
and I don't have to do the research for it. So rather than, if I was sending you an email, rather than it just saying, hey, Michael, here's my company, we're great, please use our service, I might say something along the lines of, hey, I noticed that you're in this area. Have you had a chance to check out this restaurant? Or if you and I had both went to or both lived in the same area before, my AI engine will pick that up and, hey, I noticed that you used to live in Atlanta as well. How did you like it? Things like that. The whole idea behind it isn't to come up with this perfect, hey, this is going to work for everybody line. But let's face it, you get emails all the time. I get emails all the time. How many people really take that extra moment to say something that just lets you know I'm human? Which is funny because we're using artificial intelligence, but at the end of the day, that's what we're really doing. It's just letting you know that I did a little bit of homework. Here's something that might be interesting. Can I earn the right for you to read my content? At the end of the day, that's really what we're doing.
I get it. I get it. That saves a lot of time, and it does bring in an additional icebreaker that would take 15, 20, sometimes an hour of research to pull that up on whoever it is that you're talking to. I get it. That works great.
Exactly.
Wow. So the follow-up question to that obviously would be, have you been able to come to substantial conversion ratios using your technology that set you apart from anything else that's out there in your sector, your silo?
It's the short answer is yes. But if you really look at it and, kind of just from a numbers game, again, what our tools are really allowing us to do is to, instead of using our time to do that research, I'm having phone conversations. I'm actually talking with people. So when we look at our conversion rates, we commit to companies that we're going to book at a bare minimum 50 meetings into the companies of your choice whenever you run a campaign with ScaleX. So at the end of the day, we have I think I feel comfortable saying 100% success rate where every company that has come to us, we've been able to outperform their top reps. But at the end of the day, it's sheer numbers. We're doing 30,000 sales activities. Your reps are doing a couple thousand a month. So yes, we're going to have higher conversion rates just for that alone. We're talking to a lot more people.
That's why you're on the show.
That's it.
All right. We're going to have more conversations with you as we go forward. Lorenzo, thank you for being a guest on the show. I really appreciate that. Let's end on that note.
All right. Well, I appreciate it as well, Michael.
My pleasure.
Thanks.
All right. You've been watching CEO Money with Michael Yorba. Thank you for watching. Don't forget, like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and subscribe to our YouTube channel.